Happy New Year. I wish you all a very happy, healthy, and safe 2019. One of my favorite quotes says, "Be kind. Remember, everyone you meet is fighting a hard battle." It's one of my favorite quotes because it reminds us that as we interact with other people in our lives, we are often faced with encounters that are contentious, they are abrasive. Think about being cut off on the highway or being someone buds into you in line and how we react in a way that can be very fleeting. It may be met with an equal measure of aggression or anger or confusion. And when we process what is happening in that moment, we have to remember is that that person who cut you off on the highway or gave you a dismissive glance or didn't reply favorably to something that you said, maybe you complimented somebody and they were insulting back or something like that, it's an opportunity for us to take that moment and remember that we don't know this other person, and they certainly don't know you when we're talking about these very fleeting and very brief encounters. And if we react in believing that, first of all, that person knows us well enough to insult us in a way that it doesn't make any sense whatsoever, that we are equally perhaps responding to that person the same way. What we have to remember is that person has a whole lifetime um, of their own personal experiences, and that could be trauma. It could be something that's happened in the moment. Maybe that day has put them off into something that's put them on edge, or it could be a trigger of something that's happened to them in the past. We don't know these things, so what we want to keep in mind is that we have that opportunity to say, okay, why did that trigger me so much? Why did I react? Why was I angry about? Why was I insulted or offended about that when this person doesn't have any knowledge of me? So we want to take that back, and if you can, quietly reflect on it. Don't, either don't reply to that situation. Certainly try not to retaliate in an aggressive manner, and then think about it. Why did that offend me so much? Why did that bother me so much? And you might find that is issues of your past. Maybe it's trauma. Maybe it's the way that somebody treated you. That person, that immediate regression reminded you of a place where you were abused or insulted or bullied, and that has dredged up all of those. And forgive that person's reaction in that moment. If you can, try to say something nice back, being careful in mind that that person may take that as an insinuation of retaliation that isn't actually true. But if you can say, you know what, I'm sorry you've had a bad day, be well, don't worry about it. Will allow that person to go on and go, oh, I probably had such a shitty day and I shouldn't have said that to that person. I shouldn't have cut that person. I should have given that person the finger on the highway. Whatever happened, if we all do that, if every one of us took out that and went, okay, I can process in my own mind why I reacted and forgive that person, then hopefully perhaps we can move forward to a better, all compassionate, all understanding way of living and going forward. Humans are so good at reading emotions and body language, but don't forget that we haven't a clue of the inner workings of anybody else at all except ourselves. So whether it's your family, your best friend, your lover, the person you've known for most of your life, you still don't know the darkest corners of their spiritual soul. The only one that you have control of and that you understand more than anyone else on the planet, of course, is your own inner workings. So that's my hope for everybody in the new year as we go on to this metaphysical restart, that we all, can try to, think better or live better or do better for ourselves and all that kind of thing. I think ultimately, for me, the hope would be that we are all doing those things so we can better everyone else and all the experiences that we bring and all the great things we're doing for ourselves in our lives. We're trying to inspire and impassion others to be better as well. So don't forget to be kind. And remember, everyone is fighting a hard battle, and have a safe, healthy, and happy New Year and